please call in order, or in consideration around you, please turn off your cell phone and other electronic devices. We have a roll call, please.
Mrs. Shute?
Yeah, here.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Here.
Mrs. Denali?
Here.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Here.
Mr. Augustine?
Here.
Mr. Fodor?
Present.
Mr. Hack?
Here. Agenda approval, can I have a motion to approve the agenda? All in favor?
I'd like to make a motion to approve the agenda.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Ayes passed. Invocation will be given by Christine Shute, followed by the pledge of allegiance.
Lord of life and history, your servants come before you seeking your counsel upon matters which we will consider during our meeting. May we speak and act not for the benefit of small interest groups within our community, but for the benefit of all of our citizens. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So we have our minutes from our regular council meeting from 9/17/18 and workshop, or work session from 9/17/18. Do I have an approval?
In the minutes, on page 16 of our packet, there's a discussion concerning the land bank, and it's noted that the data that council requested is noted as 32 properties with 8 on the table for the meeting. And I just wanted to mention, and I don't know how council feels about this, I'm not sure that I'm asking to amend these minutes or not, but Mr. Lewis gave a lot more data than that. And it would be nice to have that data recorded somewhere, and I don't know if the minutes is the best place to have that recorded, or if the city manager would prefer that that be put into some type of memo, or added as a addendum to our next council packet, but he did give quite a bit more data than that. So I guess I'm asking council members what they think. Or maybe if you had a thought.
Any information that was presented is a public record, so we retain the information just like any other public record, so it's on file somewhere within our system. As far as if you want it in your minutes, I think council can put that in, say that they want it. We just normally don't do verbatim minutes, and that's why the detail is.
And I acknowledge that and understand that.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm asking all the council if they want that in the minutes.
Well, you could also just make a motion to amend the minutes to state that the additional information provided by Doug is not found in the city manager's office. Anybody who wants to look into it, we would need that to the city manager's office.
Well, then I'll move the motion that the information regarding where that information would be found would be at.
Second.
Roll call.
I need to write down what was just said, if you could just give me a second. And so there's going to be a motion to amend, and there's going to be a motion to accept. Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mrs. Denali?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shute?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes.
Motion to accept the
Second.
minutes as amended.
Second.
Mrs. Denali?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shute?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes, it's accepted. Amendment's accepted. Now we have public comments from our visitors. We will now recognize visitors. Please raise your hand if you wish to speak when called upon. Please use the podium. Clearly state your name and address to the microphone. Limit your comments to 3 minutes. Any dialogue must be conducted through me as president of council, although your comments or questions be addressed to the council or the administration or both. Anyone like to speak this time? Mr. Arthur Schmacken.
wanted to mention that if you haven't noticed already, Pickro Entertainment is in the Steel Mansion filming their TV pilot. My attempts of making my TV cameo have been unsuccessful. All I get from the director is quiet, please, and please step back, you're in the show. There you go, shows you how important I am. But Carol, my wife Carol, sent me up here to thank the city for their cooperation and letting it happen. I know the Steel Mansion is happy. I know First Church is happy. They're using the parking lot for a staging area. They're using their kitchen and dining area to feed the crews. Something interesting, there's a Lake County stunt company. I don't know if you knew that or not. Run by Rick Fisk. He's hired to do the stunts. I don't know what kind of stunts you're having, but he's hired. Lake Erie College felt abused, so they're trying lobbying to get in. If the pilot is successful, to be a bigger part of it. And we're hoping it's a good opportunity for promotion for Painesville.
Thank you. Sorry, did I say what else is hands? Great. Committee reports. We'll have a committee report from the BZA.
Good evening. It's Lynn's birthday, so let her go and give you the presentation. At the last BZA meeting, there were 2 variances granted, one for 310 Knoll Street, which would allow for the elimination of an attached garage due to floodplain issues. One of the conditions on that was they did need to have a garage or a shed, and they had a oversized shed on the property already, but it was still made a condition. And then at 634 Cedar Brook Drive, the property owner was requesting a variance to allow construction of a roof over the front porch to extend 3 feet into the front setback, and that was also approved. That's it.
Thank you. We have a proclamation presentation with Jenna Mohan from the Forbes House, recognizing Domestic Violence Awareness Month. Hi.
Hi there.
I'd like to present you with this proclamation for Domestic Violence Awareness Month. October is Domestic Violence Awareness Month and provides an excellent opportunity for Painesville to learn more about preventing domestic violence. Whereas the City of Painesville supports the Forbes House, Lake County Domestic Violence Shelter, and provides critical advocacy services and assistance to victims. Whereas in 2017, there were 805 domestic violence-related incidents reported to Painesville, Lake County. 18 calls resulted in charge of other domestic violences and 286 calls with no charge files. So, as part of Painesville City, we'd like to present you with this proclamation and all your good work. And thank you, and we're going to hopefully limit this to 0. Thank you so much.
Not close enough, it needs to be sauce.
I have a brochure, can I bring?
You can hand
Give
it
us
to
some.
us.
Thank you. Moving into legislation, if you wish to comment on legislation, you must be requested to do so at this time. Those making such requests will then be called upon after reading. Any dialogue must be conducted through me as President of Council. All other comments or questions will be addressed to the Council Administration and whole. When called upon, please use the podium. Clearly state your name and address into the microphone and limit your questions and comments to 3 minutes. We got resolution number 1. Resolution number 2, resolution number 3, and resolution number 4. I see no hands, so we'll move into resolution number 1, second reading.
Resolution authorizing the city manager to sign and accept a petition of a landowner and business owner seeking to be included in the Concord Township City of Painesville Joint Economic Development District JED, filed by petitioner City of Painesville, Ohio, 08-A-020-0-00-037-0 and declaring an emergency.
The JED is currently made up of 6 members or property owners who have elected to be included within the JED. The city of Painesville currently has 1 parcel in the JED, as I explained last time, which is the Auburn Road Water Tower. This piece of legislation is requesting that another parcel be included into the JED, which includes the Cryle Road Water Tower. There were some questions last time. That parcel is owned by the city of Painesville, and it's approximately 0.79 acres. There currently is an easement to the property. However, they're currently building a new roadway, which will be Huntington Lake Drive, which will also access the property. In addition to this parcel of property, we mentioned last time 3 other property owners have petitioned to be included in the JED. That's 3 property owners actually with 4 parcels of property. We've scheduled a public hearing for Monday, November 5th to include those parcels in the JED, and actually that's the next piece of legislation that we will be addressing. We're asking that this piece of legislation be approved on second reading tonight to allow for the 30-day period to advertise for that property to be included with the other properties in the public hearing. And I'd be happy to answer any other questions.
Questions or comments?
Move to suspend?
Second.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mrs. Denala?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes.
Move to adopt?
Second?
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mrs. Denala?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes. Resolution number 1 passed. Resolution number 2, first reading.
Resolution accepting the petition of landowners seeking to be included in the Concord Township City of Painesville Joint Economic Development District Contract JED, filed by petitioners in partnership, owner of permanent parcel number 08A0210008000, Quill Developers, Inc., owner of the permanent parcel number 08A002000000430. The Concord Township Board of Trustees, owner of permanent parcel number 08A02000000460 and 08A02000000470. And the City of Painesville, owner of permanent parcel number 08A02000000370, and including property owner by Concord Real Estate Investment LLC to also be included in the JED permanent parcel numbers 080-020A000001, 08A020A000150, and 08A019A000010 located in Concord Township, amending the JED contract and declaring an emergency. Pass
Can
this.
we just take
In addition to the last parcel that City Council approved to place in the JED, there are 4 additional parcels owned by 3 additional property owners that are asking to be included in the JED. They include BE Partnership, Quail Hollow Developers, and Concord Township Board of Trustees, which they have 2 parcels that they're asking to be included in the JED. In addition to that, the JED Board is requesting the approval of 4 additional parcels within the JED. The 4 additional parcels are owned by one entity and shown on the map, Concord Real Estate Investment LLC. So the map basically identifies those parcels. You can see at the very bottom, BE Partnership is one of the parcels requesting to be in. Next to the Crow Road water tank that was just approved, you have Quail Developers on the right-hand side. It's the lowest one that's marked out. And then just above that, you have 2 parcels owned by Concord Township trustees. And then the additional parcels that we're asking to be included within the JED are the larger portions of the property that have obtained access with the development of the roadway network out there. So they seek the most to benefit from the improvements within the JED. And we will talk about that at a future meeting. Because we have a public hearing on November 5th, we're asking that these go 3 readings.
Any questions or comments?
I just have one question.
I'm sorry.
Okay, that's okay.
I hope so.
So the outline in red around, and to see how the Creole Developers, they have some of the yellow outline halfway in the red line and the dotted red line on the outskirts. You see what I'm talking about?
Yes.
What is that over there? It's obviously their property, right? But they don't want that part included? They're just dividing that property in half?
Sorry, I can't.
I'll show you. 90?
Color
Yeah,
red,
yeah.
on the red colors. I don't
Here.
see them.
So what's this right here is what I'm asking.
Okay, yes.
That's not going to be in the JED?
My understanding that the area that is marked out there will be included in the JED.
Okay, even though the dotted line,
Yes.
okay, it's fine.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that red line comes straight down through it.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions from council or what? Can I get a motion? Oh, you know it. 3 readings.
Yes.
Okay, great, thank
Thank you.
you. Resolution number 30, first reading.
A resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to submit an application and enter into an agreement with the Ohio Public Works Commission for funding for infrastructure improvements of Button Water Line and declaring an emergency.
This resolution and the one that follows are both approval to allow us to apply for OPWC funding for these 2 projects. Both were mentioned in the 5-year road plan. So Button Avenue is one of our main water lines that need severe repair. The only way for this project to move forward is to get funding through OPWC because of the expense of the actual project. So we did the initial application, now we're sending it to the state, and I need approval from council to allow me to do that. Yeah, I would ask that it get emergency suspension.
Move to suspend?
Second.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mrs. Denala?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes. Move to adopt.
Second?
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mrs. Denala?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes, resolution number 3 passed. Resolution number 4, first reading.
Oh, sorry.
A resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to submit an application and enter into an agreement with the Ohio Public Works Commission for funding for infrastructure improvements of Pine Hill Waterline and declaring an emergency.
This project is similar, we talked about it in the 5-year plan, but Pine Hill Avenue is actually in Concord Township. It is an area that is in poor soil, therefore the pipe has corroded, and we have several main breaks. We're over there quite often. So in partnership with Concord and Lake County, we are applying for funding through OPWC to get that repaired.
Move to suspend?
Second.
Mrs. Shu?
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mrs. Denala?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes. Move to adopt.
Second?
Mr. Fitzgerald.
Yes.
Mrs. Denala.
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins.
Yes.
Mr. Augustine.
Yes.
Mr. Fodor.
Yes.
Mrs. Shu.
Yes.
Mr. Hack.
Yes, resolution 4. Yes. We have no unfinished business. We have no new business. We have no departmental presentations. We do have administrative reports. Moderator,
I have nothing.
city manager.
I just wanted to mention that last week was the OMEA annual conference. So the theme of the conference was really preparing for the future of the electric industry. So there was a lot of educational seminars getting us prepared. I look forward to sharing some of that information with council at further work sessions as we move along in the big decisions that need to be made in our electric industry. That's all I'm here for.
Thank you. Closing, or actually correspondence to the council.
The next regular council meeting will be held Monday, October 15th at 7:30. The Painesville Farmers Market continues to be held every Thursday from noon to 4 until October 11th. The Fall Fest is October 20th from 3 to 6 at Kiwanis Park. The DPO is holding their annual Halloween party on October 20th as well. Did I say October 20th for the Fall Fest? Anyway, it doesn't matter. It's the 20th. Starting at 8 p.m. at Colton Center at Lake Erie College. The holiday open house is November 13th from 4:30 to 7:30 on Main Street. There is a town hall meeting on November 15th at Elm Street Library to update attendees on the city, and pride articles are due Friday.
Thank you.
Closing comments. Tom?
I'm good, thanks, Paul.
Katie?
Lori?
I just would thank the seniors for their presentation tonight at our work session. I appreciate the fact that they're keeping us informed of their progress. And I guess I wish Lynn White a happy birthday. That's all I have.
Thank you. Christine?
Yes, I would also like to, and it's very confidential that you're here tonight, to congratulate you on your graduating from the FBI Academy. You know, someone in the 70s, and then we had someone in the 80s, or in the 90s, and now you. So congratulations, and thank you for your service.
You done?
I am done.
Okay, Jim.
Maya?
Yes, Jim, you're okay.
Okay, well, I didn't take my 3 minutes last time, so I'm gonna take 6 minutes this time.
No.
No, just a little follow-up on that, Council on Aging. It was very informative, and it was a nice way to spend a couple hours. I did leave a little bit early, though. Christine stayed the course, though, for the whole thing. You know, aging with option, but the big thing is, you know, people aging with a sense of value, dignity, and going to AARP, and they do research in terms of analysis and policies and how do you improve the quality of life. And I thought it was interesting that, you know, one of the main things that senior wants are they want nice roads and nice sidewalks. And they do want a willingness to join social groups. And that's why I think it's important that our seniors step up a little bit more and have, you know, walls or whatever they virtue without. What are they proposing? Something with all walls? That's all.
Without walls.
What?
No walls.
No walls, right, and that's well and good, but, you know, one of the things that came across is they want a place to go to call home. They want a place where they can sit down, you know, that Norman Rockwell, they're sitting by the fire, they're drinking their little social drink, and they're, you know, they're playing cards or pool or something of that nature. So I would encourage us as council to encourage the seniors to move in that direction as well. The other thing that has crossed my attention over the last couple of weeks is parking in our city. Whether you're on Town Mill, whether you're around Skinner, or whether you're down Meriden Avenue, it appears that we have too many cars and not enough spaces. So one of the questions that was asked me is, can the city actually put on the street parking spaces? And I didn't know, but I would ask, and if somebody could research that. You know, in front of your house, can the city actually, if there's parking on the right-hand side, can we put parking spaces?
You paint lines?
Like they have
You
like
mean,
in
like,
front
can we
of?
decide where on-street parking occurs?
Yeah,
Well, I think we do that, Jim.
The answer is yes. We would also have to maintain that, and
right,
that costs money.
okay,
and We have to restrip
But
it
I
every
said I would
year.
ask.
and So, yes,
okay.
we can.
And then the question, is there any ordinance or anything like that that says a house can only have 1 or 2 spots on the street?
No, it's first come, first served.
Okay, I thought that too. And then is there any ordinance that says how many cars can be in your driveway?
As long as it's not crossing the sidewalk, you can fit as many cars as you can in your driveway.
Okay. Those are the questions that they wanted me to ask, so I will go back and give some answers, and I'm sure I will be, along with Nick, bringing this back to the table. That's it for me.
It's only 4 minutes.
Oh, it's timing?
Nick, thank you.
I got 2 minutes left, wait.
Let's start today.
Since Jim's addressed all of my parking concerns, all I'd like to add is this Wednesday at 6:30 p.m., the fire department is doing story time. This one I will be able to make, so I will be there listening to whichever delightful story they read to me. And that's it.
I'd just like to say congratulations to Toby too. It's funny, so I get the Painesville alerts, and usually they're not good. This was a good one. It came up with a picture of a big mustache from the 70s. Congratulations, that's an honor. And at this point, can I get someone to move to
Move to adjourn?
Second.
Mrs. Donato?
Yes.
Mrs. Jenkins?
Yes.
Mr. Augustine?
Yes.
Mr. Fodor?
No, it's too early.
Mrs. Shu?
I'm kidding, yes.
Yes.
Mr. Fitzgerald?
Yes.
Mr. Hack?
Yes, meeting adjourned.
Well, we'll see what